Gandang gabi po sa lahat. This is Coach Linin who empowering Pinoys, especially the 40s and above, to rebuild their health by gaining muscles. Kamusta po yung meals natin? Or for some of you, and I assume that most of you who are 40s and above are already working out. So yung pag-uusapan natin tonight, very interesting po. Nanghihina ba yung katawan mo? You feel sluggish, you feel your energy is low. Ito po yung 5 bagay na dapat nyo pong gawin. Again, this one is applicable to you, especially 40s and above. And again, if you don't have access dun sa ebook natin, we have our ebook completely free if you are 40s and above and you want to gain muscle in low carb way or maybe in a moderate carb way. Let me know. Give me a message and I will give it to you completely free. Yung ebook po is free. So this is our way to help you get started dun sa goal mo. And again, for this one, you don't need to be fancy or spend a lot for this. So long you have the desire. You have the deep why, kumbaga. To start, you are good to go. And again, this is my page, Coach Linin Hu. And if you're not following this one yet, I encourage you to do so kasi we have on the spot na mga live and from time to time, maybe I can answer your questions dito sa page ko, Coach Linin Ho. So follow this page and then message po ako if you don't have ebook yet. Story time po tayo. So this one, okay. Yung name po niya is si Ma'am Agrifina. Na-meet ko siya doon sa mountain range ng Zambales 3 days ago. So, actually na amazed talaga ako kasi I know yung binubuhat niya pong barbecue, banana Q ayan at saka kamote Q. Sobrang bigat po to. Hindi po yun basta-basta. And then I asked her, ilang taon na siya? She is 62 years old. And she is doing this, no, yung paglalako ng barbecue for almost 50 years. Nag-start po siya, grade 6 po siya. And that's 50 years of working hard. Hindi po to basa-basa kasi aside from preparing this, you have to carry this for hours and hours. Orasan po yung pagbubuhat nito. So hindi po yan basta-basta at saka hindi po yan magagawa unless you have a strong and normal na body composition. And so I asked her, no, kamusta yung blood pressure niya, kamusta yung lab results niya. And luckily, meron po siyang nagpa-check up po siya just recently yung sa lab results niya. At doon pala sa lab results niya, everything po normal. Take a look, no? Hindi po yan tinatawag na may what we call the access to medications or yung tinatawag natin na marangyang buhay. Most of the time po, she grows her own animals. Yung poultry niya po, meron po siyang sarili niyang itlog. At saka yung meron po siyang baboy, sinabi niya po sa akin, siya po yung mismo nag-grow para po makasurvive siya. And I am amazed. And this is the reason why we have this campaign. The reason why we have Worth Again Academy or maybe Coach Nins is here is because to have this mission, helping 40s and above to rebuild your health by gaining muscles. It's never too late. If you say it's too late, it will be too late. But if you say this is the day that you have to change your mindset about working out or about gaining muscles, that's the day you will change your life. So I like to encourage you. If you say it's too late, no. There is what they call opportunity for you to start again, and you can have it today. Now, of course, it will not be easy. It will be challenging, but it's worth it. That's why pag-usapan natin kasi from time to time, you may lose some form of motivation or maybe from time to time, no, yung energy mo nanghihina. I experienced it. At 11 years plus na po ako nag-workout. There were days talaga na yung motivation ko nanghihina and there were days na ayaw ko mag-workout. There were days as well na stress ako. There were days as well na nanghihinaan ako ng loob. But there are ways on how to approach this. So, before I dive into our content, I'd like to say hi muna sa mga wonderful natin na listeners dito sa live natin. Ma'am Mary Valencia, kamusta po kayo, ma'am? Tita Pressy, kamusta yung workout natin? Isa sa mga idol ko dito sa 40s, 60s and above, si Tita Pressy. Ma'am Pia Buena, good evening to you. Coach Riz is one of our amazing WTG coaches. Kamusta po yung workout natin, Coach Riz? Of course, we have here Ma'am Teresa Di Pamailong, yung avid natin na star sender. As always, thank you, Ma'am. Ma'am Carmelita Balwitan, good evening to you. Ma'am Liza Clotario, gandang gabi po sa inyo, Ma'am. Ma'am Nene Rivas, kamusta po kayo, Ma'am? Ma'am Hilda Bunda, one of our amazing modern adults. Napaka-firm po yan ng biceps si Ma'am Hilda. Ma'am Miriam is also modern adult. Ma'am Ligaya Ebora, Dorothy Gregorio, message nyo po ako, Ma'am, sa page ko. Coach Linin Ho, and I will give it to you completely free. Of course, Ma'am Gemma Nacionales, watching ha Ilongga si Ma'am. Mo, kamusta ang atong simpo dira, Ma'am? Ma'am Gloria Dablo, Ma'am, if you need the ebook, Ma'am, message nyo lang po ako. I will give it to you for free. Ma'am Neng Aguila, watching from Nueva Vizcaya. Kamusta yung weather natin dyan, Ma'am? F. France and Daya, as always. Kamusta po tayo, sir? Generos Bohokan, of course, just enrolled this week sa Worth Again Academy natin. So, congratulations and welcome. Looking forward to see your results, Ma'am. Low Carb Way of Eating by Henry. Napakagandang page po to. So, if you want to know more about low carb, most likely this one is a great page to look at. We have here Glenna Merencilio Lanto. Good evening to you, Ma'am. Kamusta po kayo? Agnes Ariate, and of course here, si Sir Jason, one of our Lodis, no, organizing team. If you want to travel, yung amazing spots natin sa Philippines, ito po yung to-go-to person natin. Napakaganda. So shout out sa amazing team led by Sir Jason sa Hakbang Pasulong. Check their page po kasi napakaraming spots po na dapat puntahan dito sa Philippines. So first po dito sa, before I finish, I like to greet all of you, no, but let's dive in muna dun sa topic natin. Number 1, sometimes you're weak because you need rest. So take breaks. It's okay to stop from time to time, but never quit. They say, when you're tired, learn to rest, not to quit. Learn to rest, not to quit. Alam niyo ba yung feelings natin? It's ups and downs. There were days you feel strong. There were days you don't feel strong. But that's okay. But the most important thing to know, it's temporary. It's just a stage, kumbaga. But that's okay. That's why you have to take breaks. So, for example, nasa work ka. You're very exhausted talaga. Maybe you may want to go to a quick nap lang, like 10 minutes. It will really make a difference sa energy mo. Maybe for some of you, after your work, dun po kayo nagwo-workout. Yun po yung schedule nyo for workout. So maybe you don't need to work out right away. Maybe you need some rest. For some of us, no, we need some spiritual rest. I do believe on that. That's why Sundays, very important yan for me. I don't go for work. I usually read book at saka read my scripture and then take a rest talaga. That's my day of rest, Sundays. For some of you, you may want to have system interrupt or yung tinatawag na yung gumawa ka ng bagay na hindi po yung normal na ginagawa mo. So for example, you may want to go for a trip. Okay, you may want for a vacation. A day or two, you don't need to go for a week vacation kasi for most of us, we have work, tama? So take breaks. And then also, you have to prioritize rest and recovery. So it's a hard fact that we need to strive for at least 7 hours of sleep every day. So if you are wondering, yung energy mo in the morning or maybe in the afternoon, sobrang baba, you may want to ask, kamusta yung tulog mo? How's your sleep? Ikaw, tanungin kita, kamusta yung tulog mo? Kahapon, is it deep? Is it long? Kasi we don't just strive for quantity o yung number of hours. You also want to go for quality sleep. So there's what we call yung deep sleep natin. So very important yan to have a pattern then when it comes to your sleep. But again, the key principle here is you need to rest. Don't be too harsh yourself mo. Sometimes we're too hard to self natin. We have putting a lot of demands and pressure sa work natin, sa self natin that you have to provide and take good care that these things are really good. And we have to make sure that your family are well provided, but also we have to make sure na yung katawan natin are also having the needed rest. Kasi kapag yung katawan mo are what we call disrupted or compromised yung energy, yung maapektuhan po is your entire family din. So we have to protect our rest so that we can serve them more. Take breaks, number one po yan. Number two, I like number two kasi I always feel na every time I do this, may immediate effect po sa energy ko. Number two is get sunlight. Get sunlight. Sino po dito sa live viewers natin yung pinaprioritize yung morning walk? Yung morning walk, napakasarap po yung feeling when you go for a walk before 7 a.m. Alam nyo, yung hangin napaka-fresh. And then, alam nyo, yung katawan nyo napapa-free dun sa cares at saka worry mo sa work or even sa family or maybe yung mga desires mo financially. So, get sunlight, not that na meron siyang immediate effect, but scientifically proven po siya that it can increase your mood. I can attest to this many, many times that I feel na nanghihina ako, I feel a bit depressed, I will go for a quick walk outside. Almost immediate yung effect na napakagaan. Na-feel nyo din po yon. So let me know from the comment section below for those who are putting morning walk, their routine. Kasi you can resonate with me na it gives you the better feeling, the light feeling, kumbaga. Also, for sunlight, it is also proven to reset yung melatonin levels natin. Again, for melatonin levels is yung sleep hormone natin, telling our brain when to sleep at saka when to wake up. So if you are exposed to sunlight, the earlier you expose yourself to sunlight, the earlier you will go to sleep. And that is why no for most of us na yung shifting natin, graveyard shift for others, no, that's why very hindi po siya ganun, hindi po siya ka napaka-harmful po siya when it comes to our tempo, yung rhythm natin sa katawan natin. Again, we have yung tinatawag natin na circadian rhythm, yung body tempo natin. Meron po siyang orasan, kumbaga. And that's why yung body natin are designed to work in the morning and then sleep in the evening. Again, for others, that's quite debatable kasi they would say, I feel productive in the evening, I feel sluggish in the morning, but I think that is also a pattern that you're used to. Kasi pinogram mo yung katawan mo that you have to work in the evening at saka you have to sleep in the morning. But again, whatever works for you, you can stick to it, go for it. Okay? So, but first, you have to realize that yung sunlight is very, very beneficial. It's hard fact, scientifically proven that it can increase your mood, it can give you a lighter feeling, it can give you the happy hormones or yung quick dose of endorphins na kailangan po natin talaga for us to not just survive, but you live a productive life. So that's number two, get sunlight. Yeah, of course, no, yung sunlight pala is vitamin D. So you don't need to supplement that. Natural po at saka free yung vitamin D. So you can get that one outside. Very, 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 very helpful po yung sunlight. That's number two. And number three, I like this one as well. Okay, deep breathing. From time to time, especially if you are so exhausted sa work mo, if you're too focused no sa problem mo. That's why you have to check your breathing. Notice no yung mga taong depressed, taong very down sa work nila or maybe very stressed, yung breathing nila affected. They will have shorter breathing. Kasi of course, if that's the case, shorter breathing affected yung oxygen levels natin. So if affected yung oxygen levels natin, what we feel, how we think are affected as well. So that's blood flow din kasi yung oxygen eh. So if you limit that, disrupted siya, affected po yung system natin. So deep breathing is a way for us to be aware and self-aware talaga yung breathing natin. So what I do usually, no, you may want to try this one as well. I highly recommend this one, no, that you try this. Is you have to breathe deep breathing, yung inhale, tapos hold your breath, tapos you exhale. So let me give a demo to you ha. So inhale, hold it, and then okay, notice ha, I inhale twice, I hold my breath, tapos I exhale deeply. Okay, let me try once more. Inhale, hold, and then you may try this for 3 to 5 minutes. Okay. Deep breathing, inhale twice, exhale. Deep breathing. It gives you sense of relief after. So do this not just in times na nangihina ka, not just in times na you feel down, but I recommend do this every day, especially in the morning, kasi that's how you set your day. In the morning, especially after you wake up. Deep breathing, 3 to 5 minutes. Inhale twice, deep, tapos hold your breath, tapos you exhale deeply. That's number 3. Number 4, limit your caffeine and sugar. Why? There are tendencies yung sa katawan natin that we are yung caffeine kasi and sugar, it's like borrowing from tomorrow's energy. Caffeine can boost your energy, tama? But of course, meron po din saan po siya kumukuha ng energy. Of course, for later's energy, for tomorrow's energy. So, yung principle lang po dito, whenever you have excess amount of caffeine at saka sugar, nagsa-spike po yan. Nagsa-spike po yung energy natin for short period of time. Tapos, it will crash. Okay? Spike and then crash. Spike and then crash. So, when it crashes, no, yung energy natin, that's how we feel na yung energy natin very down, yung mood natin very low, sometimes yung motivation natin very low. For some of us, no, sometimes we're not stressed talaga, but sometimes na nag-crash lang talaga yung insulin levels natin. Okay, so that's why we have to manage it. Yung caffeine, you have to limit it para of course yung energy natin stable, gradual lang po siya. Manageable levels lang siya. Whereas of course for sugar, for most of you here, you're watching this because you have been informed dun sa low carb community natin at saka fasting, no, that whenever you eat, especially high carb, no, sugar, grabe yung pag-spike ng insulin, and then grabe din yung pag-crash sudden din. And whenever it crashes, that's what we feel, no, yung cravings natin, yung energy levels natin bumababa. That's why we have to manage this. Okay, so for caffeine, I do recommend to have at least finish your coffee before your lunch. Okay, in the noon. Kasi yung caffeine, it's in your bloodstream, okay, around 7 to 8 hours. And after 7 hours, yung caffeine po in your bloodstream, 50% pa lang po yung na-excrete niya. And 50% remaining is still in your bloodstream. That's why if you want to have good sleep, yung energy levels mo stable, you may want to manage this one na may schedule ka for your coffee. Again, for most of us, we experience this most of the time, no? When you have your coffee and it's too much, no, you would feel it will crash talaga in 3 hours or in a few hours after you have drunk too much coffee. So manage this well, and then you can have a gradual energy. That's number 4. Before I move to number 5 natin, I'd like to say hi again sa wonderful listeners natin. Hello to you, Jovi Velralio. Good evening to you, ma'am. Of course, si Ma'am Carolina, one of my amazing students, modern seniors po to, working out, no, still 3 times a week. Ma'am Carolina, kamusta po yung meals natin? Ma'am Carmelita, wow, ma'am, meron kang drop mo po yung GCash mo dyan. Kasi saan ko yung pangbayad ko. Hello, thank you, Ma'am Carmelita. Ma'am Adele Mersa, good evening to you. Ma'am Susana, ang gusto ko ng ebook. Yes, ma'am, message po ako and I will give it to you completely free. Jimmy Alejón, yes, you can message me sa page ko. This is my page again, Coach Linin Hu. And message nyo po ako dito and I will give to you your ebook for free. Blaze Verinia, kamusta po kayo, ma'am? Of course, there you have it, Ma'am Mercy Amorin. Kamusta po kayo, ma'am? Blessed evening to you, Sir Arnulfo Farinas. Yes, I do agree with that, Ma'am Gemma Nacionales. Walking muna with sunlight this morning. Yes, I agree with this. 100%. Tita Prasi, morning walk is powerful. Energetic the whole day. Whole day talaga. So amazing. I can attest to this, Tita Prasi. Having your morning walk a priority. Ma'am Evelyn Devina, good evening to you, ma'am. Of course, we have here Helen Barayro. Good evening po. Wow, thank you, ma'am. Happy to serve you all. Sir Mario, one of our modern adults din. There you have it. Melatonin ang important na kukunin dyan. That's correct. That's correct. And we can have it for free when you expose yourself sa sunlight. Uh, Mirna Rezare, good evening to you, ma'am. Kamusta po tayo? Ma'am Gloria Dablo, good evening to you, ma'am. We have here Hel Jehar. Hello po to you. And of course, Losita Cacho Lapitan. Sabi dito ni Dreo, Ronquillo, ouch, number 4. But doable. Yes, that's the mindset. Not easy, but doable. Not easy, but doable. But again, at the end of your persistence, there's what we call it's worth it. It's worth the try. Number 5, and this I think is underrated for some. Kasi they want to prioritize other things, which is correct, like meals and at saka nutrition plan. These are very, very important things. Yung workout, they tend to neglect workout. But they also neglect yung beneficial, many benefits of working out. Again, we're not just talking about yung gaining muscle. We're talking about your mood. You feel accomplished whenever you have your workout. And we need that for us to survive. We need some form of healthy challenge so that yung mindset natin are being stretched. Now we are trained that there is what we call healthy stress, but still you were able to perform it. That's the beauty of workout. And also, did you know that when you work out and after your workout, your body is releasing some form of hormones, very important po to regulate our mood. We have endorphin. Very important po yan for us to maintain yung what we call natin na positive outlook in life. People would call it happy hormones. So how's your endorphin levels? Is it low? Is it high? Maybe you need to prioritize working out. Regular exercise means at least 3 times a week. If you strive for 3 times a week, you're good to go. And again, exercise is not just about walking, it's training. We define exercise as not just movement, but training. That's why you have to go for resistance or yung working your body against a weight. And then I recommend to you if you have the access to dumbbells, you're good to go. And then if you have access to gym, more so. And if you don't have access to those, don't it limit you para ma-achieve yung exercise mo na habit. You may want to start with body weight exercise. We have body weight na squat. We have knee push-ups. Assisted po yan na push-ups. You may want to go sa park nyo. Meron po dyang bars sa park. You may want to use that. There are plenty of ways to start without spending. But again, if you have the will, no, wala yung will po is the very important thing that you have to decide. And if you have the will, yung mga how to po yan, how to do this, how to start, it will come to its right place and naturally. Again, for some of you, you have the kanina meron akong nakausap na student who wants to enroll in Worth the Gain Academy. And then she messaged me kasi she's confused. Confused siya na maraming information right now in social media. Very abundant yung information in the internet. Very abundant that it made her confused. Ano ba dapat gawin? Kasi maraming information. Can you relate with it? Can you relate with that person na because marami ng information, you're too confused now when to start, how to start? I can resonate with that. Because when I started working out, when I was skinny, when I was in college especially, marami ako nakikita sa internet. And napakaraming yung information. Remember, I started working out to 2012. 2012. That time, marami na pong information about workout and how to gain muscle. From being skinny to fit. Marami pong information. And sometimes, every time I research, some author would tell me this, and other authors would tell me this, and you're a bit confused. So for some of you, you need professional advice para po ma-maintain nyo yung structure nyo na workout plan na this is the way. You don't need to waste time You don't need to go through trial and error. If you need that, message nyo po ako. We are offering one-on-one coaching, and that coaching is under Worth Again Academy. We have the designed na workout plan for you, na meal plan at saka nutrition plan. If you want to take your slot, let me know because we have team of coaches to help you every step of the way. These are the 5 things again that you have to do, especially if nangihina po kayo. Number 1 is you have to take breaks. Learn when to rest and not to quit. Number 2, get outside po. Go for a 10-minute walk outside. You have to expose yourself sa sunlight. Our bodies have been designed to expose, not to be exposed sa sunlight. So, very important po yan. Number 3, of course, deep breathing. Tinuro ko po sa inyo kanina yung quick lang na deep breathing exercise natin. You may want to limit your caffeine and sugar kasi yung spiking and crashing, no, we don't want that to happen all throughout the day. Get regular exercise, and I think this is my favorite kasi it's part of who I am. This is part of my habit, my identity, and I cannot live without it kasi I feel good after a workout. It's part of my routine, and I hope the same thing with you. Hello sa mga live viewers natin. Hopefully wala tayong minamiss dito sa mga live viewers natin. Lucita Lapitan, good evening to you, ma'am. A great smile, no? Sa profile pic niya. Ma'am Elizabeth Ravini watching from Davao City. Napakagandang place yan, ma'am. Of course, Sir June Soriano, good evening to you. We have here, Ma'am Enoch Etava. Tama ba yung pag-pronounce ko? Okay. Good evening to you, ma'am. Luz Balankin. Good evening to you, ma'am. Kamusta po yung workouts natin? Nag-workout ba tayo? Ma'am Ritz Menecable watching from Parañaque City. Of course, here we have Ma'am Liza Garcia. Good evening to you, ma'am. Good evening watching from Mindanao, si Asraj Palisok. Lily, thanks po muli for reminding us, Coach T, healthy while growing. Yes, ma'am. That's the purpose of having this live. Hopefully, we can reach to more people pa, no? Ma'am Jovi Amoren, good evening to you, ma'am. Kamusta po tayo, ma'am? Erlinda, watching from Batangas. Napakagandang place po yan, ma'am Diaz. Nocha Ismael, good evening to you, ma'am. Kamusta po tayo? Kamusta po yung weather natin dyan? Jessas Sorima, good evening to you. We have here Coach Daniel, one of our amazing coaches sa Worth Again Academy. Kakatapos lang ng gym. Wow, sana all. Nakatapos ako ng gym actually kaninang morning. So very productive yung mga coaches natin kasi that's part of their lifestyle, yung workout. Hello to you, Coach Dan. Manolito Leyva, good evening to you, sir. Kamusta yung workout natin? And of course, Luni Solina. Seems like you're working out, Luni, no? So sa profile pic nyo, napaka-fit. Kamusta po yung workout natin? Liza Vasquez, hello po to you, ma'am. Good evening to you. Ma'am Doris from Bicol, go for. We have here Ma'am Mendez. Yes, refreshing after workout coach. Napaka-unique po yung name niya, ma'am. No? Hindi ko ma-pronounce well. So, yes, that's correct. I can resonate with that. Dapat po na yung goal natin is not just to gain muscle, no, but also to prioritize yung levels natin ng energy are well sustained, all because we prioritize workout. Ma'am Jenny De Leon watching from Dubai. Kamusta yung weather natin dyan? I have students, wonderful students sa Dubai. So, yeah, so far so good. And of course, we have here Lourdes Calayan watching from Quezon. There you have it. Napakaganda po na ng buhay natin if you are strong. If you are strong, life is easier. The reason why we work out is not just to post our six packs or to get fit, though these things are okay, but the priority is kasi if you're strong, you can do a lot of things. You can serve your kids, your spouse, your loved ones. If you are strong, you can do more about the things that you love. Traveling, jumping, swimming, or sportsman yan. That's the goal. We want to be fit so that we can do more and experience more. Nako, napakaganda po yung buhay natin if you're strong. Last weekend po, of course, no, pumunta po ako sa Zambales. Napakitang place po yun. At saka, na-amaze ako doon sa Mountain Ration Zambales. Napakaganda ng weather. napakaganda ng view. And imagine, I want to do this thing even I'm 60 or 70 or 80 or 90. Kasi there are many wonderful places pala sa Philippines, no? So I'm more motivated to get fit, to get strong, so that I can visit all these places in the Philippines. Ma'am Betty Kasilak, no, watching from Digos City. Napakagandang place po yan, no? Ma'am bless you, you're so blessed tonight. Good evening to you, ma'am. And Lourdes Kalayan, watching him from Quezon. Yes, there you have it. Again, my mission in life is to help 40s and above rebuild their health by gaining muscles. If you want to be part of Worth the Gain Academy or web access, no, you may want to message me and I will give it to you the access for our con- our coaching services. So there you have it. All the best po sa inyo lahat. God bless you and enjoy the rest of your day. God bless you. Bye-bye.